Welcome to BookedMM with Mrs. Mullen. Today's book is Need by Joelle Charbonneau. Now you will recall Joelle Charbonneau if you read the Testing trilogy. She's the one that wrote The Testing, Graduation Day, and Independent Study. This was a post-apocalyptic series, so it was all completely science fiction. Need is not. Need is set in 2015, 2016, our present world today. This book is very much realistic fiction. It does have a little bit of violence and gore in it, but it doesn't have anything that would offend a 6th, 7th, or 8th grade reader. So this is something that I would definitely recommend for all middle school students to read. Okay, before I start talking about this book, once again, let me give you that spoiler warning. I may tell you something you don't want to know about this book in my enthusiasm to tell you all about it. So, if you're afraid of finding out too many details, go ahead and stop the video now. Need. The main character in this book is Kaylee Dunham. Now, Kaylee Dunham is a high school student. She's a fairly average high school student, not like all A's or anything, but she does try her best. Her brother is currently in kidney failure, and he goes through dialysis on a regular basis while he waits for a donor kidney, which so far they've not found a match. Her mom and dad are recently divorced, and her father in that divorce leaves the scene. He's not even around anywhere. She doesn't even know how to call him, email him, nothing. He's gone. He's disappeared from the picture. And Kaylee is trying to kind of come to grips with all of that. And her mom thinks that the best solution is to have her talk to a psychiatrist, which she doesn't agree with. Now, what adds into the intrigue of the story is that a new network has come into the high school, and it's called the Need Network. It is invitation only. You cannot get onto this network if you're an adult. Absolutely not. The only way you can get in is if you're invited by one of your high school friends. The first screen that you see when you log into the network is this. Want, a desire to possess or do something, a wish. Need, something required because it is essential, something very important that you cannot live without. What do you need? What is interesting is you log on as an anonymous user, so nobody else knows what you're asking for or what you're asked to do. But you choose what it is you think you need. Now, I will tell you that the majority of the people that ask for stuff, it's not anything they need. It are things they want. Cell phones, concert tickets, an A in physics. But it's something that the character thinks they need. The site then asks you to complete a task to get what you asked for. And at first there's simple things like invite 15 users and have 8 of them accept. But as the network grows and becomes big, like 500, 600 members strong, they start asking people to do different things, like deliver this box of cookies, or take a picture of these people in the park, or write a letter, or more violent things. In fact, it starts escalating into murder and suicide, all because of things they think they need. And I think that ties in great to what the tagline on the bottom of the book says. No one gets something for nothing. We should all know better. What is really well done in this book is that it's told in multiple perspectives. So it's not one person's ideas and point of view from beginning to end. It actually switches back and forth between 6 different characters. And you see their distinct personalities, their distinct ways of telling the story. It is told sequentially, but it's more interesting because you're flashing from person's view to person's view to person's view. And so that's something I found very, very interesting about the book. I really like the way it was written, especially because a lot of times when I read mysteries, I kind of figure out the end before it ends, sometimes as early as halfway through. But in this book, I did not guess the ending. It is something that I had to wait until the author gave it to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. But it kept me excited and interested throughout the whole book. I highly recommend this. In fact, since this is one of the books that we're considering for the Lone Star Award for 2016-2017, this is actually one of my top picks this summer. So, I hope you go out and pick up Need by Joelle Charbonneau and give it a try. Thank you for watching BookedMM with Mrs. Mullen, and this is your daily reminder. Keep reading. Bye.